Nikki from the Music Tutor here. I hope you are all safe and well. Most of you haven't heard from me for over 10 weeks now because you've not got access to Facebook, for example. So I thought I'd do a video just giving an update. So it's been 10 weeks since we closed our doors. We closed our doors on the 21st of March. And a few days later, all my staff went on furlough and I've been running the business single-handed for those 10 weeks. What I've been doing is I've been offering online lessons for piano and keyboard and music theory, and I've had a nice little response. It's been great. It's kept things going. It's kept me busy. So I don't know about you, but my 10 weeks have been like an emotional roller coaster. Things have been up and down. When things are going good, suddenly something comes and hits you in the face, and and you have to try and rebuild again and try and get yourself back on track. So I'm hoping that all of you have not been too stressed over the 10 weeks. I'm hoping that you've all been playing your instruments. Please don't say that you haven't touched your guitar or your piano, or you haven't been singing or playing drums or your keyboard. Please say that you've been playing over the 10 weeks and you've enjoyed maybe revisiting some old songs, or you've maybe even carried on with the book and the learning that you've been doing and progressed on to something new. So I just wanted to come on today to give you a bit of an update. It's a bit of an exciting update, really. It's about June. So all of you have got a June newsletter, and in that newsletter there are lots of details about lots of things. So June is going to be our relaunch, and I need your help. I need your help because my business we're struggling, and we need students back through our door to try and rebuild again. So notice that June, we don't say we're just restarting, because we're not. It is going to be a relaunch. My business is going to be different for quite a while we try and get our head around things. But it's going to be new, exciting things, and we really hope that you're going to be part of it. I want to add that I'm really, really thankful for the students that have signed up to lessons with me. It's been really successful. It's been good. I've got some fantastic students, and I see you all on a weekly basis, so it's great to touch in. But it's also the progression. Oh my goodness, the progression's been great, so the commitment's been there. So when we relaunch in June, there's a few things that I need to tell you about. So we're going to be relaunching, and we're going to be preparing the business to reopen, but that'll be in 2 phases. And the first phase will be to get staff back at work teaching. So all my staff are going to be coming back and they're all going to be teaching, but we're not going to have students or parents through the doors. We're going to be teaching remotely. So all of our lessons are going to go online, and I'm really hoping that you sign up to them, because we've missed you all, and I'm hoping you've missed us as well, and I'm hoping that you want your lessons still and you want to use my business. So when we relaunch, we're going to do it in 2 phases. The first phase will be getting staff back at work and for us to be teaching remotely. And when we teach remotely, we'll be doing 2 things. We'll be doing group lessons, and we'll also be doing one-to-one lessons. Those lessons will be at first open to all the students that were having lessons in February and March. And then once we've started filling those spaces, then we'll open it to general public, to new students. I know that some of you are already new students. You've started lessons with me during lockdown, which is great. It's been definitely a highlight for me and my teaching. So when we reopen, we'll be offering group lessons and one-to-one lessons. Our one-to-one lessons will be exactly the same structure as they were before. So there'll be a 30-minute one-to-one lesson with your teacher there will be no change apart from the teacher is at work and you are at home. There will be a few tweaks that you maybe need to do. There'll be definitely some tweaks for singing lessons, for example, where we'll advise you and we'll speak to you before your lesson to make sure that you're able to play backing tracks, for example. You're able to do warm-ups possibly before your lesson. So there'll be some tweaks with the one-to-one lessons. With all the other lessons, I don't think there'll be many tweaks really, apart from just where to position your camera. That's been a bit of a topic that we've spoke about over the last 10 weeks while I've been doing online lessons, where to put your camera. It's pretty important for us as teachers that we are honest with you and we say, no, you need to move your camera, we can't see this or we can't see that. So our one-to-one lessons will be very much similar structure, 30 minutes, and the prices will be exactly the same. Our group lessons will be changing. So our group lessons will still be an hours long. They will still be in groups and all the students will be able to see each other in those groups, which I'm really keen to do. I'm really keen to get you all back speaking to each other, which will be really nice. But the group lessons, they will be an hours long, but they'll be split into two sections. They'll be in sections of 40 minutes and 20 minutes. The reason for this is Zoom won't allow us to do a whole hour group lesson. So Zoom times out after 40 minutes. So we've structured that into our lessons. So your lesson will be split with, if you were coming for a keyboard lesson with me, for example, it would be 40 minutes of playing and then 20 minutes of doing something else, and that something else will be scale technique, theory, games, quizzes. There'll be all sorts of things put into that 20 minutes. So it'll be nice. We'll be able to introduce some new things, and we're really hoping that you enjoy that. Our group lessons, the prices will be changing, but I'm sure you will be all really pleased with the changes that we've made, and those changes are outlined in our June newsletter. So yeah, that's our first phase. Our first phase is to teach remotely and hope that students want their lessons. Our second phase is going to be face-to-face lessons. But I'm going to be honest with you, face-to-face lessons are not going to happen yet. Face-to-face lessons are going to take some time to get set up. It's also going to take a bit of time for us to feel happy and ready to open them. So the option of online lessons will be the first thing that we will be promoting, and the first thing that the relaunch will be really focused on. Because face-to-face lessons, I don't know when they are going to be coming back. So if you've got the option of online lessons and you're able to do that, you know, you've got good internet connection, for example, or even if your internet connection's a little bit iffy, I can always do a trial with you and see if it works. So that's our two phases. I need your help. I need your help. I need your support, because my business isn't going to be the same. Like I say, it's going to be different. And I need you to help me save my business, because that's the situation that we are in at the moment. So I'm hoping you listening to my message today and you receiving my June newsletter, I'm hoping you're all ready to come back and restart. So I need your help. In the newsletter, you'll see that there's an option to fill in a form. So I need you all to fill in that form. If I don't have everybody filling in that form, I need to know where I stand. So I am going to be making some phone calls in, say, a week's time or 10 days' time, because I need to know where I stand and how we can move forward. And that means counting up my numbers. So in your newsletter, you're given 3 options. The first option is to sign up for online lessons. Now, don't worry, when you click that option, that doesn't mean that that's it. I want to take your money and you're going to start tomorrow. That is not the case. I think starting online lessons, it is going to take a little bit of time for us just to gather all the information and get staff back at work and make sure we've got everything in place. One, to keep staff safe when they're coming in, but also there's lots of things to do with safeguarding, we want to make sure that we've got everything in place to do with that. And we're going to do a great job doing that. It's going to be my mission to overcome problems and things and work around it and think out of the box and say, oh, well, we could try this, that'll work. So the first option will be to register your interest to start online lessons. I'm really hoping that the majority of our students go for that. So if you're having group lessons or if you're having one-to-one lessons, that is definitely an option that I'm hoping you're going to go for. The second option that we're giving students is to wait for face-to-face lessons. So if you wait for face-to-face lessons, that means we've got no time scale on it yet. So I know some of you will only be able to go for that option because online isn't an option for you. So you'll click that box and tell me. And then the other option that you've got is to cancel your registration. I need to know exactly where I stand, so I need you to be really honest with me. But there is the option to tweak things a little bit. So for example, if you start online lessons, but as soon as the face-to-face lessons start, you want to change onto that, then you can do that. So there is a bit of manoeuvre. So I just wanted to come on and say hi. I'm hoping you've enjoyed my little chat. I've only done 2 takes of this, so thank goodness on this take I didn't cry, whereas on my first take I was quite emotional and upset. But I've managed to pull it together. I'm hoping that I hear from you all in the next few days, and I look forward to speaking to you all, seeing you on Zoom, speaking to you in person or in emails, and hopefully you'll be with me on this journey. And I say that it is going to be a journey, and I'm hoping we're going to have a real successful result at the end of it. My fingers crossed, and I'm hoping you're going to be part of that journey with me. Okay, so there we go. I've given you loads of updates. If you need to speak to me, my phone is on. If you need to email, if you need to get in touch, then you can get in touch via Facebook, you can get in touch via email. You can also go on our website, that there's some boxes in there that you can fill in and speak to us. So yeah, I hope you're all safe and well. I hope you're all playing. If you're not playing, here's your warning now. Get on with it. Get playing, because your lessons are going to start up soon. And yeah, it's going to be an exciting time. Okay, there we go. That's it from me. Take care, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.